Okay, so yes. So this is all about our exam, Neet MDS 2025. Okay. So this session is all about Neet MDS 2025. So before going to discuss about what we have to do and everything about 2025, I'm just going to tell a story. Okay, a story of uh, previous years. Okay, so if you consider like Neet from 2018 to 2024, I hope like few of you are repeaters, right? How many of you are repeaters? I think 250 plus are there. How many of you are repeaters? Need your response on chat box. I hope many of you are repeaters. Okay, attending this as a live session. Okay, so a few of you may know the story of 2024, or few of you may know the story of 2023 if you are giving exam from that particular year. So what happening from 2028 or 2029? Let's consider it as 2029 COVID, last couple of years, if you consider Neet. In majority of these years, from 2019 to 2024, the exam was not done on the date what they have announced. Okay, right? Do you accept this? Repeaters last year, 2024. So what is the initial date that was released by NBE? 2001. I'm not talking about 2025. 2025, just now the tentative date has came, that is January 31st. Okay, right. So last year they have released it as February 9th. Then they have modified it. Okay, right. So first of all, in the tentative dates also, it is not February 9th. In the notification, it is February 9th. Then they have modified to February 9th. Then after so many of the students were raising a petition, then they have modified it to March 18th. Okay. So in the last couple of years, with my experience, because you are the 10th batch students of MDS CONQUER, and I had my preparation for 2 to 3 years, total 13 years of experience where I'm closely monitoring all these dates, exams, and everything. Okay, so with my experience, I can tell you that exam dates are even the tentative date, whatever they have released, is not static. Not static. It may or may not be. Okay, but whatever it is, we have to prepare for the examination. That is the most important thing. And now the notification that is being released by NBE is telling these are tentative dates. These are not dates. Few of you are messaging me application forms where I should fill the application form. No, there is one more notification will come. These are tentative dates. Means this is a tentative calendar that is being released by NBE. Clear, my throat is not, I'm not feeling good. Okay, yesterday I was so bad. Today, by God's grace of this notification, my throat is at least decent enough to take a class. So clear, right? This is not notification. Guys, I want your response on the chat box, because I in this span of half an hour, I got more than 100 to 150 messages from you. Where is the application form? Application form is the climax of the movie. Now the titles have started. So titles like we see like movies, right? So in the audio function or something, they're going to tell you tentatively, I'm going to release the movie at this particular date. It's not exact release. Okay, it's tentative date. Okay. Now then they'll come out with notification telling you these are the dates where the application form is going to come out, where the exam is going to be, where the result is going to be. That is notification. Then application forms will start along with the brochure, a big brochure of rules, regulations, when you have to finish your internship and all this. So my point is, there are so many twists which are going to come as days as we progress. Clear, right? So this is just a tentative date. Followed by tentative date, they are going to come out with a notification. Okay, so what is that notification? The notification will include everything: dates of the exam, dates of the application form, dates of last date of filling the exam, okay, when the result is going to come out, everything. Okay, in that they will mention when you should finish your internship and everything. And this is also not final. Again, if you have any issues with these things, you can drop a case. This is what happening every year. Okay, for example, you see 2024, or you see 2023 NEET examination, that Telangana interns were not eligible. First of all, in the first form released, they were not eligible. Then they have raised a case. Application forms were closed because the last date that is given for those people, it was closed. Application forms are closed. And followed by what is going to happen again for only those particular group of people, they have opened the application forms on that particular year. And I hope few of you maybe from that year. Is there anyone from that year where Telangana students were not eligible initially? Application forms were closed 10 days before exam. There is a notification that is being released and they have given the eligibility criteria. Is there anyone live from that particular batch of Telangana? Yes, right. So they are students from that particular batch of Telangana. Okay, it has happened and it will happen. It is a very frequent thing for NBE. I told you, right? NBE is most often like your exams from now, NEET examinations are most often like South Indian movies with lots of twists in the interval bang, with lots of twists in the climax and everything. And trust me, even last year, recent your NEET PG for the medical students was postponed one day before. One day before the exam, there was a rumor that the question paper was out and NBE people has postponed the exam just one day before the exam. So this has also happened. So anything can happen to us at any point of view. My point is layer by reading is more important from now. Okay, so we'll discuss what is that layer by reading. Okay, now clear, right? Clear about the history, 2024, 2023, 22, and all those years. Okay, right? So now I'm talking about what to be done for 2025. So 2025, as of now, the date that is given is Jan 31st. Jan 31st, 2025, the exam will be. It may be postponed. Maybe, I'm not giving any confirmation. It may be postponed or it may not be postponed. May not be. If it is postponed, it can be postponed to March or it can be postponed to further. Okay, we are not going to talk about the dates. So for any student, whether you're already done with the preparation, whether you're halfway into the preparation, whether you're in second round, because all of you will not be in the same line. I hope you have to accept this. So everyone are not in the same room. Okay, right? So few of you are done with internship. Few of you are yet to finish your internship. Few of you will be ongoing with internship. So there are different levels of students. So, but my concern is here we require layer by reading. So what is this layer by reading? So layer by reading is, so considering January 31st, all subjects, let's consider it as clinical subjects, non-clinical subjects. Non-clinical subjects, or you can consider one more block as integrated subjects. I'll give you the list of clinical, non-clinical, integrated and everything. So here, the first block is about the superficial reading. First layer. The second layer is about superficial plus conceptual reading. The third layer is about depth-oriented reading. And I'm very clear that now with the time that is available for us, it is very impossible for us to go with the depth-oriented reading. Particularly stressing about the people who are at to start the preparation, who are planning to start the preparation. Who are planning to start the preparation now, yes, impossible to go for a depth-oriented reading. Until unless you may be a college topper or university topper, you can finish the reading fast. Except those candidates, it is very impossible for a student to go for a depth-oriented reading. So what is this superficial reading? Superficial reading is something, it may carry 1 or 2 days for each subject, or sometimes it may be carrying 2 or 3 days for each subject. So 1 or 2 days or 2 or 3 days for each subject, where you will be focusing on scoring areas. as considering this, I mean, this session is only for MDS CONQUER students. Okay, so recently, most of you have done with general surgery. Okay, and few of you has given general surgery exam also, right? Right. Quick response. And I just want to give an example like what the superficial reading, what the superficial reading is all about. Okay, right? So most of you have given. So superficial reading is going to carry, if you are having very good accuracy, superficial reading is going to carry 60 to 70% of marks in all subjects. Okay. For example, superficial reading is going to include all high yielding topics or all must do topics. For example, most of you have done general surgery, attended the bootcamp series, have solved the questions, have given the exam. So when you're solving or when you're giving exam yesterday, which topic do you feel is very important? Can you tell me a few topics? I'm talking about general surgery. Topic number 1, please. Yes, people are telling it as thyroid. Yes, thyroid is very important. Topic number 2, people are telling it as burns. Burns are very important. Topic number 3, ulcers, very important. 4, shock, very important. 5th, cleft lip and palate, very important. Blood transfusion reaction stuff is important. Scars, important. Swellings of head and neck, important. Infections of head and neck, preferably, important. Yes, very good. General anesthesia, local anesthesia. Yes, very good. So these are the 10 topics which are high yielding topics which can be done in the superficial reading. And these topics, high yielding topics, at your best can be finished in 1 or 2 days for most of the subjects, 2 or 3 days for few of the subjects. And if you are very good with this particular, for example, considering yesterday's exam, pharma and GS, general surgery is 120. Around, like, I'll consider it as general surgery questions are 100. So 100 questions are there in general surgery. So if you are perfect with these 10 topics, how many questions you can answer? How many questions you can answer? Roughly, I'm asking roughly, just to give a clarity. Trust me, you can easily answer 70 to 75 questions if you are clear with these 10 topics. And reading these 10 topics basically with the help of a bootcamp series video or with the help of a pro live class or with the help of an offline class will be done easily within 2 to 3 days, because surgery is a major subject. I want to give 2 to 3 days for this. So now it is your responsibility to be smart in the preparation. Okay, if you cannot be smart, yesterday I was talking to one of the student, scores were very poor, and I suggested her to go with check out the power play, check out the pro live classes. For example, general surgery, you have a pro live session followed by you have 3 bootcamp series videos, and the pro live sessions are around like 4 hours, which I have discussed about 200 plus questions. And bootcamp series was around like 3.5 hours, where I have discussed high yield topics. So if you're done with this 4 plus 3.5, 7.5 hours of class, you can easily score out of 100 questions of GS. You can easily score 65 to 70. Pakka. At any level of student, you can score 60 to 70. So what is the consent of reading from the first page and getting a bad score of 20 or 30 out of 100? You decide whether reading from first page able to get 20 out of 30 out of 100 is best, or reading these 7.5 hour classes 2 times and getting a 75 score is better. You decide. Okay, so here we came at a point, okay, where we may not feel satisfactory with the concepts, but it is more important to be satisfied with your rank and with your marks rather than the satisfied with your concepts. And I hope you got that logic here, okay, where you need to work on. So then goes with, like I told you, right? For minor subjects, it may take 1 or 2 days, even if you are doing it for the first time. But preferably, you should have a selective reading. Selective reading I want you to follow the bootcamp series videos or the quick revision videos or the checklists that are given on the group. For major subjects, I want you to have 2 to 3 days of reading. For major subjects, you should have 2 to 3 days of reading. Okay. Again, selective videos has to be done. Selective reading has to be done according to the guidance that is given by the group. Now, for example, we thought that the exam will be on January 31st. If the people started questioning it, or Supreme Court or NB have decided, okay, let's give 1 more month of time for them. Okay, instead of conducting in January like last year, let's conduct in the month of March, 1st or 2nd week. So now what is going to happen? How many days will be added on to your preparation? Instead of January 31st, if the exam is in the month of March 1st week, how many days will be added to your preparation? Extra days? Yes, just, okay, you don't have much extra days. How many days will be added? 40 more days. 40 more days are added. So if you have that 40 or 30 more days added, what we are going to do is we are going to do, okay, the superficial reading, the must do topics means topics which are going to carry 70 to 80% of score. Now we are going to add a few more concepts to this. Okay, that we will have superficial reading plus we'll have second layer of reading, that is conceptual reading. This second layer of reading is nothing but reading the first layer properly, reading the first layer repeatedly. So once you repeatedly read the first layer, your concepts will become strong. There is nothing extra conceptual reading. Yesterday I was we had a question, right? On the mops, right? On the mop we have a question: how much amount of blood clot or blood loss that has occurred in a surgical procedure, right? Hope you understand that question. I want your response, boys. So we have a question, but this is basically a conceptual question. But most of you can handle this particular question if you repeatedly do the superficial reading. A fist of clot, one mop of blood. All these are like we have already discussed. But if you repeatedly do this layer 1, you will move to layer 2. Layer 2 will make yourself conceptually more strong. But layer 2 is nothing but basically revision of layer 1. Most of you are good. Most of you are good. Yesterday I was seeing the scores. I'm very happy to see extraordinary scores from few of you. Okay. These extraordinary scores are telling that you are in layer 2. Means revising the layer 1 properly. Most of you are still in the layer 1. I was talking to yesterday night. Even I'm not feeling well. I had a word with more than 10 to 15 of you. And most of these 10 to 15 people were still in the layer 1, not revising layer 1 proper. They're done with layer 1. Okay. But so most of you, yesterday I was talking to most of you. So most of you are still in the layer 1. Only thing is you're not revising the layer 1 properly. If you are revising the layer 1, you're done with layer 1, you will be coming into layer 2. Layer 2 is going to add 10 to 15% more marks. Means it's going to make your score 70 to 80%. This is a maximum that any student can get. I'm not talking about the top 100 or top 200. That refined top 100 or top 200. They may have some depth oriented reading also, particularly once it is like pharmacology, they do Sparsh Gupta. Once it is general surgery, most of you have done Pratish. Once it is, you have multiple books for most of the subjects. So depth oriented reading can occur by repeatedly solving the MCQs from different books and from different sources, by which your concepts will become, you're going to pierce layer 1, you're going to pierce layer 2, and your depth oriented reading will happen well. Depth oriented reading is nothing but layer 1 plus layer 2 plus layer 3. Okay. Right. So what happens is, like for example, if the exam is January 31st only, no changes, nothing, because we need to prepare according to the dates that are given by NB, not by our wish. Okay. So if it is January 31st, I want you to read layer 1 properly, perfectly. Okay. Or with revision of layer 1, that is nothing but layer 2. So maximum if it is 31st. For example, if it is postponed to March, we don't know this whether this is going to happen or not. If it is postponed to March second week, I want you to go with layer 1 plus layer 2 reading. If it is still postponed, we don't know that. That also may happen. Layer 1 plus layer 2 plus layer, right? So if it is January 31st, or if it is March, or if it is April or May, okay? Number of students who are going to give exam. I want you to answer. Is it number of students who are going to give exam? Is there anyone planning to drop if the exam is in March 31st? Sorry, January 31st? Anyone? No one will drop the plans. Okay. 99% is number of students who are going to give exam will be same, same, same. Or maybe slightly increased by 1% is. Not more than that, but all of you are going to give. Okay. Number of MDS seats, GDCs or semi-government seats or private college seats. Are they same? Exam is conducted in March, seats will be increased or the seats will be same? Same. Whether the exam is done on March 31st, January 31st or March 2nd week or April 2nd week, whatever it is, the competition will be same. Okay. Means how you are in the competition now, the competition will be same. Okay. Right. So if the exam is conducted on January 31st only for you and rest of your friends are giving exam on March 1st or 2nd week, yes, that is biased. That is bad. That will definitely hurt your rank, but not this methodology. Right. So now a very simple logic that most of us ignore this logic. Okay. Right. So what is your feeling after this notification? Shall I give options? Tensed, worried, happy, sad, confusion. I cannot help. Panic is okay. Confusion, we don't have an option. Confusion, people will always be in confusion. So I have 4 options. So please do mark the options. Yes, most of you are going for option as tensed. Yeah, I'll go with the key as A. Okay, right. 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 So, I mean, you can check the chart box. Most of you are going with A, so I'll go with A. Okay. Right. So let's talk about tensed. So what happened when you are in tense? When you are in tension, what is going to happen? You read more or you read less? You read more or you read less? So we read less. Okay. Reading less is bad or good? So the point here is, so when you are tensed, what is going to happen? I mean, uh, going for a particular thing or a particular feeling is our opinion. Okay. Like if I am tensed, okay, even if I read more, even if I read less, my perception of brain will not be calm. So whenever I'm not calm, my productivity will be decreased. Do you accept this? Means whenever you're tensed, when you're tensed and doing a case, when you're tensed and reading something, your productivity will drop down. Okay. So whenever your productivity is dropped down, whenever you have some 65 days towards the exam, if your productivity is not up to mark, then you're not fit for the competition. It is very simple principle, survival of the fittest. one mode of elimination of students by NBE is changing the dates. That's what I have analyzed from the past few years. Okay, that they keep on changing the dates, preponing, postponing, announcing this, announcing that, telling that you are not eligible to exam. Suddenly they will come and tell you you're eligible to exam. So all these are uh, things which released updated by NBE just to eliminate few students. So you want to be in the elimination or you want to survive in this fittest. The first thing is, I told you in the last session, live session, positive mindset. Okay. So whenever you have a positive mindset, okay, just assuming, like for example, you're in a Telangana intern, or you're still doing internship from a particular state, let it be any state where still internship is going, Madhya Pradesh or somewhere, a few states their internship is still going on. So if you are from a state where the internship is still going on, you should think in such a way that you should be best among the competitors. There is no need of comparing that fellow is reading full time, I am reading only 3 hours, I'm going to internship. No, the competition is very simple, that you need to top, first of all, among your college, you need to top among your state, then you need to top among the country. So this is the level of competition. For example, you are bothering that Telangana interns still have to go to internship till March, where the exam is in the January 31st. The competition is Telangana interns only. You see, 50%, 60% of ranks will be shared by Telangana interns, and the leftover 50 to 40% will be shared by repeaters. Let them repeaters repeat the exam. Interns, Pakka 50% of the seats will be occupied by interns only every year in the last 10 years, whether the exam is before that or internship is after that. So who are going to occupy that 50 is your wish. Whether you are in that particular race or not, that is your call. Same goes with any state, not only specifying the Telangana or specifying Andhra or Maharashtra or Tamil Nadu. What is my point is, the competition is like that only from couple of years. Whoever is going to stand first, it's not about 200 and getting 240 out of 240 or getting ideal scores. We are not bothered about ideal scores. We are bothered about ranks. The toppers means the toppers are not getting 240 out of 240. Let it be a state topper, let it be a all India topper, let it be the top 100 or top 200, are the toppers in the 25,000 students. 25,000 students are giving exam and the top 200 are getting 200. The top 200 are not getting the ideal scores. We are not bothering about the scores. We are just bothering about the rank. Okay. So from now, your prospective should be towards getting a rank, not about score. Score is okay. Scores cannot be ideal always. Okay. When the paper is too tough, you cannot get great scores, but you are going to get a great ranks. Okay. So whether it is paper is easy paper, whether the paper is filled with lots of repeats, same questions given, or whether the paper is filled up for lots of repeated concepts, or the paper is very hard, all medical questions were given. Point is, the top 300 to 400 students, any of this paper, only the top 300, 400 will get GDC. The rest from 4,000 to 1,500, or some states it extend to 2,000, will get semi-government college seats. Do you accept this? Here we want rank. We are not bothered about scores. Right. So if you're done with this, one more. I mean, all these are more often like a logical strategies. I was telling to most of you, still I told to Gayatri to take an off from college. No, sir, December, my sir told to do till December. What has happened? At least few of you, I'm very happy that you have taken. Yesterday, I was talking to a few interns from Narayana. 20 days, 1 month back, I was talking to a few interns of Narayana Dental College. Sir, we are planning of to take off after finishing December exam. No, 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 no. I forced 2 people to take off immediately from November. Lucky. So they are lucky. I was talking to Polarity people. Polarity people are telling exam will be in the month of April, sir. Our college professors are telling. I exactly don't remember who has told me. Most of you are telling that the exam will be in the month of April 2025. So Aram say want to finish internship, then want to come Hyderabad, relax for 1 month, then want to start preparation. Things not work out. Okay, here survival of the fittest. The concept is who are going to survive this situation. You're going to give exam. I'll make you to give exam. Your friends will give exam. Everyone will give exam. 300 people are attending this live. Everyone. This is the highest percentage of people attending live in this particular year. Okay, that clearly shows It is important. So everyone, I think few of you are interns still attending live. So point here is everyone will give this exam. Who are going to fit in the competition is survival of the fittest. Okay. Now the next strategy I want to talk about is, okay, let's talk about, intern. Okay, let's talk about an intern. Saurabh is there? Saurabh, Saurabh, Sarvesh, anyone are there live? Yes, Saurabh is there. Okay, Saurabh, during your internship, how many hours you used to prepare per day? Sakshi is also there. Very nice. I'm just giving one example. Let's consider one fellow as an example. Saurabh, how many hours you used to prepare when you were an intern in college? On an average, per day, how many days? Per day, how many hours you used to prepare? Yes, he's telling it is 3 to 4 hours hardly. Okay, right. Sakshi is telling 2 to 3 hours. So on an average intern, I'll give you 2 to 4 hours. Okay. After reaching offline center, I can see most of your scores were well improved and everything. So now in the offline center, I think it was almost 1 month. You came back 1.5 month. Okay. Saif is also telling 2 to 4 hours maximum. So interns are reading maximum 2 to 4 hours in the college. So now tell me in the offline center, you guys, Saif or Saurabh or whatever is Ankita, Nipun or anyone, how many hours you guys are reading in offline center? Nothing wrong. 12 hours, 4 into 3, almost 4 the times. Okay. Do you accept, guys? You're reading 4 times. Most of you are hitting it as 12 hours. Previously, you used to read 3 hours. Now you're reading 12 hours. Okay. For example, I'm just calculating. An intern in the college is reading 3 hours hardly. The same intern, after reaching the offline center, is reading 12 hours. Means how many days of an intern is equal to an offline student? I'm just giving an offline center. Let it be any center. You're reading full time, staying in the home, you're preparing, okay, staying in the home is an offline center for you, is a satellite center for you. Okay, right? So 3 into 4 means 4 days of intern is equal to 1 day of offline student who is serious. Do you accept this statement, guys? People, at least like, I have few examples here. 4 days of an intern is equal to 1 day of an offline student. So now you have how many days to your exam? Let's consider January 31st. I'm not going to talk about postponement. There are very decent chances that the exam can be postponed, but officially I want everyone to prepare for January 31st. So considering January 31st as an exam, you have 30 days of January, 31 days of December, and today is 27th. I'm not considering today, 28, 29, and 30. 3 days of November. So total you have 64 days, right? Accepted? If it is 64 days of an intern, it will be hardly 64 into 3 hours. If it is a repeater, it will be 64 days, or an intern moving to offline center or an intern moving to home, reading full time and everything, planning accordingly. Okay, it can be 64 into 12 hours or 64 into 12 to 14 hours. Is it possible? If you keep your health, mind and everything coordinated, this is going to possible. Okay, so smartness is, okay, don't count the number of days, count the number of hours. Okay, number of days are same. For an intern, the number of days are 64. For a person who is in the offline center, the number of days are 64. For a repeater, the number of days are 64. For a mother, the number of days are 64. For a clinician, the number of days are 64. But the number of hours will vary. Okay. So now everyone try to focus in improving the number of hours, because days cannot be improved. Hours can be improved. That is the only golden suggestion I want to implement from today. Okay. Apart from this, there is any other questioning. First, before questioning, okay. First thing is, these are tentative dates only. They have clearly mentioned it as, I'll exactly read the words which are given by, because medical people will make lots of nonsense and lots of noise. Basically, they will make after releasing the notification. That is the reason why NEET PG 2025 last column, which is given to be announced due course. I'll announce it after a few days. Okay, if they announce that day, the thing is going to be blasting. The notification is going to blast like hell on the social media and everywhere. So name of the examinations, dates of examinations, purely tentative. Okay. I'm not telling the exam will be postponed. I am telling that I want you to be serious. I'm telling that you have to increase the time. I'm telling that you have to be more focused, not to be reckless. I know how many of you are so reckless about the examinations. I know that. I know that I'm seeing the pain. Every day I'm seeing the pain, your recklessness towards the schedules, okay, everything. So please keep a full stop to all these things. I'm very, very happy with this notification basically. Reason is I was just waiting for this notification to come out at least in the month of November so that the people will take seriously. How many times you tell as a mentor, only NB notification will have more weightage, more seriousness to be added. Okay, right? So I'm happy for this notification that you are going to read seriously from now. Okay, right? So okay, right. The candidates are advised to check the exact dates of above examinations from the information bulletins and NBEMS website, as per the dates are purely tentative and subjected to approval and confirmations. Means they are telling lots of scenes will be there. This is just a tentative idea we are giving you. Okay, right? But I want you to be serious. I want you to prepare accordingly. Okay, right. So now questionnaire. Start your questions. Most toughest questions are these questions. Exam is easy. Pharmacology is easy. General medicine is easy. General surgery is easy. Answering these questionnaire is difficult. Okay. Any questions, guys? Let's talk about what is there in your mind. Any questions, any questionnaire, any suggestions you want from my side? Please drop on the chat box so that we'll discuss. That may be helpful for others. If it is tentative, can we currently stop the internship? They have, at least now you have to take a call. Okay, at least now you have to take a call. Yes, you have to quit the college and study. There's no other go. Schedule will get updated. Wait for some time. Schedule will get updated. It will take some time for me to address your issues, sit, write down some good schedules, plan some classes accordingly. Schedule will get updated. Don't worry. Yes, yes, Nandini, I'll give the schedule. Without schedule, how can you read? Mentor groups are allocated. Most of the students who has messaged me were added. Leave about that. Mentor groups immediately. Within 1 second, I'll add you. Leave about that. Mock tests will be there. Once the schedule is updated, mock test dates will be updated. No issues. Revision is what I told you. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. Important topics of subject layer 1 are covered in quick revision videos, are covering in bootcamp series. Daily checklists are being provided. Today also I have provided the checklist. We'll take cumulative discussions, not an issue. WhatsApp activities will be there. Whenever we have a bootcamp series live class on that day, the same mentor cannot come and take WhatsApp discussion after 2 hours of class. Again, WhatsApp discussion doesn't make any sense. Key topics, Abdul Malik, key topics are covered in the quick revision videos. Access is given to all the students. I cannot prepare a checklist of key topics and send you. That is not possible from my side. Key topics are already covered in your bootcamp series videos, which are happening now. Key topics covered in your quick revision videos. Key topics are covered in your subject specific exams. Now the schedule will be till January 31st. I'll give a schedule. Further, if there is any modification, again we'll modify the schedule. As of now, today night or by tomorrow morning, January 31st, 64 days schedule. I told you, right? 64 days are there in front of your screen. 64 days schedule will get upgraded. Preferably, what add-on I can do is, because I teach majority of the subjects and I'm more inclined to integrated mode of teaching. So what I can help you is I can add 10 to 15 more days of preparation to you by teaching concepts and subjects which are integrated to each other. So when I teach integratedly, we can cover the same subject in multiple, we can cover the same topic in multiple subjects, which will make our preparation a little bit fast. Exam pattern, we have to wait. Will it cover all the subjects? Yes, it will cover all the subjects. Exam pattern, we have to wait. We have to wait for the notification. Integrated subjects, not integrated topics will be there. Integrated subjects are like pharmacology, physiology, general medicine. These are all like integrated subjects. No. Schedule will get updated now. The schedule is going to get upgraded now. Tonight or tomorrow morning, 64 days planned schedule will be given to you in a printed version. If you want to modify, I'll follow that schedule of 64 days. If you want to modify anything from your side, you modify it. We don't have any sheets of pharmacology. That is not question here. We don't have any sheets of you. You just drop me personally. If anything has to be provided, I'll provide you. Motivation, integrated classes, and whatever, because I am teaching most of the subjects from past 10 years, basically a good student at a UG level and a PG level. So what I can help you out is, I can make the things easy, but cooking and giving you, serving you is my part. Eating is completely your part. Okay. If you don't eat, I cannot help you out. Even after taking a very stressful boot camp series classes, like dental histology was done, surgery was done. I mean, like few of you were not done with those classes. Again, they have given exam with a bad scores. Then what is the point of taking a boot camp? Is people are using on other side. So that is my concern. Like I keep on doing it, but it is you have to. I will serve everything well-made dishes on your plate. Who has to eat is you have to eat. Pakka that is an extra edge that you guys have. As I am with you, the only thing is I need a good support of my health. If ready to work at any level, ready to work at a level at 10 hours, 14 hours per day, I'm ready to do that. A little bit of support from my health has to be there. God's grace, as of now, I'm healthy. So will definitely make your preparation smooth and easy. I'll help you. Today, I want you to complete composite. If you're done with composite, you can go do some amalgam or direct filling gold if possible. Mocks will be there. Mocks will be there. Previous repeats will be there. Anything more, guys? Let's not discuss anything personal, which is very important. I'm addressing you. You keep on posting your questions. If there is anything very specific to be addressed, I'll address. I'll try to help you out. Personal, customized schedules, customized plannings, we'll discuss once the final 20, 60, 64 days or 62 days schedule is out. Sure, Nanda. Sahu, I'll do that. Don't worry. What mentors in the sense? What does it mean, Niharika? Amma, all mentors are open to everyone. The main motto of doing this is mentor is coming and asking you. That is just to help you in the preparation. If you want to talk immediately after this call, you can call me. We can have a talk, Niharika. Can we have repeaters folders as separate on the website? Yes, it will be there. Don't worry. Repeats will be there. These are all which are already on your plate. Don't worry. Repeats will be there. When I provided INICET repeats, why can't I provide Neet repeats? Neet repeats are already there on the website. It's just a click away. Click away. Just press activate. There will be visibility. Not an issue. Anything more? The most important thing is you during this 64 days. You have to be positive. Your mindset has to be positive. Stick on to your goals. Reason why you are here, reason why you have started this will answer most of your questions. Even if you're still finding some flaws, faults in your preparation, dragging the legs of others, pulling others, negativity and all this, definitely is going to hurt your rank. That is for sure. I'm giving a caution. I'm repeatedly telling this from so long back. And again, I'm telling this, okay? You have to be serious. At least now, you have to be serious. If you are serious, there is high chance that you are going to end up with a decent rank or above the rank what you are expecting for. Hope everyone should end up with a good preparation for this leftover days. And whatever, let it be January 31st or let it be if there is any chance of postponement by NB, let it be that particular date. These leftover days, I want every one of you to give 100%. I'll give 100%. That is my promise. And you promise yourself that you want to give 100%. If we together give 100%, there is very high chances that you are going to end up with a better rank than your expectation. You may have something in your mind, 1,000 below, or 2,000 below, 100 below, or 10 below, or 50 below. Let it be whatever you have in your mind. I want every one of you to reach that particular goal, what is there in your mind. Clear? Clear, guys? Yeah, chalo, whatever it is, everyone, I think all of you are giving exam on the same day. All of you are giving exam on the same day. Fix, that is fix. There is no bias regarding this. So let's make this. This is going to be the last preparation for you. And this is going to be the best preparation for you. And with this preparation, with this rank, all of us, all of you have to join into MDS. Okay, next year, by this time, you are going to be in different colleges, different departments with MDS tag on your nameplate. Clear, right? All of you, every one of you have to do MDS at any cost, and you have to be in the college. And make sure whatever work we are going to do is going to reflect that nameplate, which college, which department, where you are, what you are, is going to reflect that work. So let's work smart, hard for this leftover 60, 65 days. And I promise you, I'll be there with you guys, the leftover 60 days, 24 into 7, 24 into 7. Even if you ping me in the middle of the night, I'll be there for you. So let's work together. Let's achieve together. Okay. Everything I told you, right? Within probably tonight or tomorrow morning, a proper schedule for this 31 days will get updated, and required modifications I want you to take by yourself. For example, you're already done with general surgery, but again, I'll keep general surgery 2 days. Okay. You feel like general surgery, you want only 1 day because you have recently done it. So you can modify the schedules. Like for the subjects which you are not done, you can keep more time. For the subjects which you have done, you can keep less time. Or you're done with endo already. So you want a half a day or revision for endo. Or you're done with operator, half a day revision of operator. So I'll keep 2 days or 2.5 days or 3 days for endo. So that you can modify according to basing upon your wish. Clear, right? Clear about that. Once we release the schedule, again, I'll try to have one more round of discussion about modifications, plannings, and everything. Okay, chalo, done. The most beautiful thing in this entire scheduling is, okay, a few of you may feel bad for it. Like for example, whoever have started the journey of offline center, okay, right? Uh, I don't know how many of you are there. So offline, or like you say, the majority of the strength of MDS Conquer, like more than 700 or 800 students. Okay, total is 1300, 1400 change, out of which 800 plus students. And offline. So offline, we have started with which subject? Offline Hyderabad is started with which subject? It was started with endo. Okay. So the next class is again endo class. Okay, right? Means one round is solidly done. For online students also, 700 to 800 students, one round is solidly done. Solidly done one round. So now they have to focus on revision. And offline also, the first round is officially done. Now the next classes are more often a revision classes. But that's what like we are going to do at any cost and in the best way that is possible. And hopefully, if you want the exam to be postponed, then we have a different plan that we need to drop a mail, notifications, keeping a request letter to NBE before they release the notification, before they release the official notification. In this process, we need to drop a mail telling our issue. Repeater, you cannot tell any issue. Or Maharashtra intern who is done with internship, you cannot tell any issue. But Andhra interns who are yet to finish their internship, or Telangana interns who are yet to finish their internship. I think Madhya Pradesh are also not done with internship. Any other states not done with internship? UP is not done, I think so. I want your response. Chat box. Any students other than Andhra? And Andhra, maybe they're finishing internship by January first week, if I'm not wrong. Andhra, Jan first week. I want your response. Any other states? Telangana, March 2025. I just need this information. Any other states? Any other state students are there? Issue with the dates of internship. Only these people can raise a petition telling that their internship is not yet over. So it will be difficult for them to manage the exam and all these processings. So requesting them to postpone the exam by 1 or 2 months. They can keep a petition. They can keep a request as of now. Any others? So probably we are going to upload this video on YouTube. So kindly all the interns or repeaters, all the interns or odd batch interns from any state who are not done with the internship. So please do drop your mail address in the comment box of this YouTube video. Okay. And we'll try to address you because phone number is going to be so difficult. People may irritate you. So let's drop your email addresses in the comment box so that the request letter and everything will be properly made and everything will be sent to you, which you have to address and send to NBE people so that if they consider that, then they'll consider about giving a 30 more days or 45 more days according to our previous plan. Clear, guys? I'm sorry. I hope like these interns may be in internship now. Okay, so it is basically internship hours are there. So I think like few of them has missed the session. Hopefully they are going to watch this recorded version. Once they respond, we can plan accordingly. Okay, guys, rest everything we'll be discussing again. We'll try to meet within 1 or 2 days. Uh, so meanwhile, I want you to move ahead with composites followed by amalgam. I'll update you regarding that because these days are again included in the module 1. Okay, so module 1 subjects, I'll try to keep the same subjects which we have included in this 16 days module, but the number of days for the module 1 will be reduced. Okay, so whatever we are doing now will be the same subjects which we are going to do in the first module. Okay, the schedule is almost the same with a little bit like we will compress the 16 days module to or 10 or 12 days. Okay, clear, guys? Chalo then, take care. See you. We'll update you rest of the things.